Greetings YouTube, welcome to Zero AD Newbie Rush. I'm Jim Kogan, and first off, apologies for the absence of a video last weekend. The regular Sunday video had to be somewhat abandoned as I partially lost my voice, which is not conducive to good commentary. A lot of silence on that one. We are back, and we're back with a bit of a comeback. This is a huge game. This is two heavyweight fighters, and I'm just going to roll it, I think, and we'll go with it. But as you could probably see from this latest version of the Boon GUI mod, it's Lorenz 11 and Borg. I haven't covered Borg all that much. I think I've done 2 or 3 games. Don't feature Borg all that often. We aim it normally at new players, but I think every now and again, when you get a game of this kind of sort of stature, I think everybody wants to see that. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start it off. So we have in the north of this small subalpine biome mainland map, it is Lorenz 11, rated 1805, playing as the Ghouls. Under normal circumstances, probably would be considered the favourite for a match, but Lorenz 11 is up against none other than Borg playing as the Ptolemies. Borg rated a ridiculous 2,326. I mean, that is obscene, that rating. It really is. I do not know what makes Borg such a great player. We've seen him a few times. Always been victorious when we've covered Borg on Newbie Rush, not seen a Borg defeat. But it does happen, but not very often. And hopefully we'll see either the reason why, or we'll see a blinding performance from Lorenz 11 to upset the balance. Let's have a look at their respective approaches. So, fairly standard build order for economy at this point. Lorenz 11 playing as the Ghouls, producing female citizens, not using the auto train, has 6 women already on the berries, has not taken the berry upgrade, has a storehouse, hasn't got the wood upgrade yet, has 9 citizens over there, 5 women and 4 infantry chopping wood. First house has already gone down, and it's the usual cavalry collecting the chickens. And it's what happens next. There is another farm going down, so I'm expecting cavalry, because there is a little bit of hunt here. Not a huge amount, it's just a pocket of it there. So Lorenz is definitely going to go in for cav quite early on. What is Borg doing? Borg is building houses fairly rapidly. Lots of them. We have a whole cluster of women, 10 on the berries. Again, no berry upgrade taken. Any wood collection going on? I'll tell you what we'll do. We will just pause it briefly and switch the... actually, we'll do this while we've got it here. You can tell I've just done... Here we are, we'll have the silhouettes on. We'll be able to see everybody a lot more clearly. That happens whenever I've done the... Whenever I do the thumbnail picture, I switch off the silhouettes, and I often forget to switch them back on. So Borg has moved straight into farming. No sign of moving into cav or hunting. It's just female citizens coming out. So this could be interesting. Is this a miscalculation by Borg? What has Borg actually seen? Has he seen that he doesn't have much hunt around? Borg is only now scouting with the cavalry unit. Borg doesn't have a lot of hunt around, it has to be said. There is a small pocket of deer here, but that's about it on his side of the map. Over here as well. Oh, they run straight past each other. I thought we were going to get an early confrontation there. I think Lorenz has spotted him. Interesting. Is Borg trying to steal Lorenz's food there right from inside his base? I don't know if Lorenz is going to put up with that kind of stuff. He's got 5 cav units, and 3 of them are coming Borg's way already. Borg has no real defences, but everybody is quite close to houses, quite close to cover, so I don't think it's a major thing. No casualties yet, but Borg knows that Lorenz is in the vicinity with cav. So just the 5 cav made by Lorenz. Population-wise, Borg has opened up over a 10 gap here. It's 47 plays 35. Absolutely spamming out the troops at the moment. And will anything come from this? Any soft targets here? There's a few women there. He might get some kills. Borg is onto him and is already shooting long distance at the horses. The infantry are in amongst. No victims. If anybody's going to lose anything, I think it's going to be Lorenz might lose one of these cavalry units. No, they've chased them away. 3 probably not enough. He's going after Borg's cav unit, so it retreats. And now they've just been pulled into a crossfire. Lorenz is definitely going to lose that horse there. Look, there he goes. So a bit of a trap laid by Borg. He just lured him inside. Still taking, is that slingers? Yeah, Judean slingers still trying to take out the horses from distance. And there's one very close to death, one not too bad, but I would say that was probably a failed attempt. And I don't think Lorenz is going to, Lorenz 11 is going to push on with this plan for Cav. Borg opening up, it's held steady. It's just about 9 now, 53 plays 44. Infantry now being spammed out from the CC. No sign of a barracks yet. What does the, I can't remember what the Ptolemy barracks looks like. No sign of a barracks at all. So Borg is doing this with just one production site in terms of producing new units. That's interesting. How is Lorenz shaping up there? He's just capitalising on the food. Really needs to up his production rate. Has he got a barracks? Yeah, he has got a barracks. It's producing in tandem with the CC, and he's more or less caught up. It's 54 plays 59. Although having said that, Borg has just opened that up, 69 now. But just the one kill. Obviously, that was Borg taking out that one cavalry unit of Lorenz. But they appear to have settled down now. It's interesting, lots of berries on, all the food has ended up on Lorenz's side. Look at this. So Lorenz has got extra farms going down, another farm going over there, more berries on this side. So lots on lots of natural berries there waiting to be collected. He's already gone quite heavily into farming. Infantry wise, there's nothing in it. There's what have we got? 12 infantry versus 15. Well, no, it's 12 army, so 4 cav units as well. Oh, they're going in again on Borg's base. Have they found a way in? No, straight away. Everything inside the CC, and now that one horse, which has recovered a little bit, he's going to go after it again. It's now been garrisoned. He's going to try for the women, but oh yeah, he's got a couple of victims there, 2 kills. But if he can get away without losing one of those horses, there's only pikemen chasing after him, so they're not going to give great chase. No slingers down there. Is Lorenz going to try and come back round? No, Lorenz is going after Hunt. And it's Hunt quite deep within Borg's territory, has to be said, or Borg's side of the map. Maybe Lorenz could have come down this way. There's 17 women. But you would almost certainly have took some slinger fire. If you come in through this side, you lose stuff. Interesting. Briefly, a little bit of idle time for Borg. Very rare to see that. Anybody close to phasing up? I don't think we're going to see phasing up before 100, to be honest. Borg has almost reached that. He's reached 90 and is opening up a lead in terms of his army as well. So Borg has been, I wouldn't say on the front foot, it's just been an economy build, a very solid, very fast economy build. And whatever Lorenz has tried to do to sort of slow this down, you don't want to go headlong into there. There's 10 pikemen. I wonder what he's trying to do. Is this just a scouting mission, just to see where he's heading? It's been kind of everywhere, bar this concentration where any weak points might be. That is slingers that are going after him. What's that? Archers. Slingers. Yeah. So it's difficult to know. What can Lorenz do to kind of close this gap? I mean, it's not an enormous gap. It's only 96 plays 105 with a small sort of gap. I guess that army gap is opening up a little. Surprised that Lorenz has not been able to up his production somewhat more. Where is the barracks to? Barracks not producing. CC is still producing women. He's in a position to go to phase 2, but has not chosen to take it yet. Borg still just spamming out the infantry at the moment. Has he got a? Yeah, he's got It's got a barracks going down now. You consider that 116 troops are all produced from the CC. That is ridiculous, to be perfectly honest. There's now barracks also producing, so that will kind of double his ability. In comes Lorenz again. He knows where the soft targets are. But there are 6 infantry in there. Will he get any victims? No, he's lost one himself. It's 3 kills all. And I think there's nothing for Lorenz there in terms of raiding with such few troops at this stage. It's not slowing Borg's production down. He's going to go for captures. That's going to take forever. Don't think Borg is too bothered. He's sending the slingers to shoot from distance. Lorenz could lose another horse here. There it goes. And lost them both. So Lorenz has reached the town phase first. That is interesting. Borg not there yet, but seemingly happy to keep producing. In terms of losses, Lorenz has lost his entire cavalry, has no cavalry units at the moment. He's still that 10 or so behind, it's 9 at the moment, and similar amount in terms of the difference in their military strength. Borg is scouting around over here. He's having a good look at all the other territory, knowing where all the hunt is, taking his time. Borg, you could see he's moving fast and very efficiently, but does it look like it? It looks like it's very leisurely. But then you look at the numbers, we're 9 minutes and 42 in, he's got nearly 150 units. That is obscene. Lots more barracks going up there and mass production of units from different sites, 6 apiece. And phase 2 queued up. Is Lorenz going for a lightning phase 2 himself? Has only built 1 structure that counts towards that phasing up process. There are others coming now. There is a blacksmith. There is a second blacksmith. Common tactic we see to get yourself all your armies upgraded that bit quicker. Markets going up at the back, so those 3 buildings will take him over the threshold and he'll be able to progress straight to phase 3. Borg has just started the town phase now, 10 minutes 11, population of 155. There isn't much in it. Borg has a whole phase 2 to go through. I'm sure it will be quick, but will this give Lorenz the tactical advantage in terms of going in? Oh, watchtower's gone down. Nobody garrisoned in it. So keeping an eye. Borg planned to build one himself there. It's interesting. That will lose its loyalty, presumably. It's not garrisoned at all. It's got another one there. So wants to see if Borg is going to do anything. Wants to see what he's going to do early. Another watchtower going down here, so they want to keep an eye on each other. Lorenz started the city phase on 11 minutes and 7. Borg, is he anywhere near? Borg is not. He's got another 3 entities to go, but still that 10 population lead and something similar in terms of army strength. Nobody's gone in for Cav anymore. We have an expansion from Borg. CC happening just outside his territory. Utilises the hunt, utilises this metal. And I dare say Lorenz is probably aware of this. Let's have a quick look. No, just out of sight of both of Lorenz's watchtowers. So that's good tactical play. And we've got another, the one surviving cavalry unit in the game. Hidden in the trees, keeping an eye. Borg's watchtower's going up now, and I think they're going to try and take this one over. That loyalty on that thing will probably start falling pretty quick without anything in. Lorenz has reached the city phase. Populations are still close, but Borg has the slight advantage. Borg's still not in a position to go up to phase 3 yet. Still needs 2 phase 2 buildings. I think this could be, no, this is houses. So military colony's gone up, towers going up right on the edge of Lorenz's territory there, overlooking the borders. He has claimed stone and the metal, so that is quite a coup for Borg. Lorenz has other resources around, but those are the ones he's gone for. He's claimed this as well. This is more stone. So, resource-wise, I think I like Borg's position a little more, to be perfectly honest. That's temple going down at the front, a tower for Lorenz. Any sign of any siege workshop or fortress? Nothing yet. Populations are dead close. We have 213 for Borg and 202 for Lorenz. And Palisade walls going up and some of Borg's troops getting a bit carried away and charging into battle. Nobody in that tower. They're going for a sneaky capture. Borg has now totally garrisoned it. The walls are going up. A few more Borg's infantry getting involved and having to retreat a bit and hiding behind the walls. That is Borg's fortress going up there. So Borg has reached the city phase on 13 minutes 29. Has he stolen a bit of a march there? Because I am not seeing siege workshop or fortress from Lorenz at all, and I don't think he's utilised any of the blacksmith upgrades. Fortress going up now. Oh, is that siege workshop at the back? No, that's the assembly of princes. It's for getting heroes. Okie dokie. So that is Vercingetorix, who is attracting a lot of attention there. He's almost half killed him. You don't want to lose your hero so early on. I don't know why Lorenz has let him die there. That looks like a mistake. So that's Lorenz one hero taken out straight away. Not for any great number of kills. I think Lorenz is chucking this if the truth be told. There is another, that's the fortress going up. There's the siege workshop now. Any upgrades in terms of the blacksmith? They are starting to happen. Where are Borg's blacksmiths? Borg's putting his siege workshop up there. And Borg has got a few upgrades, not focused on them massively. We have partially completed fencing here, that's that. People going out just to... Yeah, Lorenz is losing troops here by not keeping control of them. They're just getting a bit ahead of themselves. Nothing in those towers, so nothing in the fortress either. Lorenz is starting to lose. Well, I mean, they're both kind of sacrificing troops in this kind of no man's land here. Where will the big attack come from? Is it going to be a flank maneuver? Moving on to creating another fortress over there, sealing off the borders. What's that over there? That's another storehouse. Lorenz is a little short on metal. Still got over 1,000 left in that mine, and I think he's got other metal repositories somewhere nearby, has he? I don't know if he has, actually. Hard to tell, because Lorenz is obviously bright yellow, and mines are bright yellow. So, no, I think Lorenz has got to secure a metal supply, which is what he's done there. It's only 1,000. And is there more metal on the flank here? Yeah, there's one uncontested bit of metal on the side flank over there. More palisade walls going up. And we have siege. Siege is starting to happen. It looks like it's all bolt shooters for... Yeah, bolt shooters and archers for Borg. What have we got here? There's rams coming out for Lorenz. Interesting. And there is Ptolemy the Saviour, the hero elephant. Obviously Lorenz sacrificed his hero for not much gain. And I'd have to question that. I don't know whether he just took his eye off the ball. Very disappointing. Borg's legion of archers over there, they've decided to fall back. Have we seen champions? What have we got? Champion swordsman being produced in the middle there. It's the one disappointment with the Boon GUI mod is it doesn't show a champions column, which is a real shame. Because in a game like this, champions, knowing how many champions each team has got, that could give you a real indication as to who is militarily the stronger. The population gap is the biggest it's ever been in this game so far. Only 253 for Lorenz, 298 approaching that 300 pop max for Borg. We are 17 minutes and 40 seconds in. Only 13 kills for Borg for the loss of 8. It's anybody's game, but I still fancy Borg's position slightly more. Not just the might. Oh, look at this. A side. Yeah, can he get through that gap with those units? I don't know if they will. They're going to have to go round. What is there over here that Lorenz has decided is a soft enough target? The catapults are firing. So something is in range. They're firing at this tower. That tower will not last very long. Rams coming in from here, and there's still this side deployment here. And a huge lot of champion swordsmen there. So Lorenz is definitely concentrating on defending this area.
Yeah, see?
Just target practice from Borg at the moment. There isn't that much going on. We're keeping an eye on Lorenz over here. Let's see how he does. He's trying to stay out of Borg's vision as much as he can. Resource-wise, is it a question of who's going to run out of resources first? Look at the defensive structure. 3 fortresses, towers intermingled. It's very neat. It's very, very collected. It's perfect. But look at what we've got from Borg. Oh, Lorenz is going in now. Somewhat spotted early, and I don't think this has been effective. He's already withdrawn the siege. The champion swordsmen go in. They're facing legions, rows upon rows of troops, and it's difficult to know where Lorenz can make inroads. There is a catapult hidden. It's just one catapult hidden in the trees there. It's already shooting at the rams. More rams coming into the side. These guys are on to them. 28 kills, plays 9 for Borg, and a population lead, only 7 now. Lorenz is trying to get stuck in, but I'm not sure what he can do. How can he break through this stranglehold that Borg has got on the middle of the map? There's not many weaknesses in this structure. Side expansion there from Lorenz going off to the left as we're looking at it. But lots of stuff being destroyed by catapults from distance now, so Lorenz is not able to exploit this area. The rams have been driven away, and the big push from Borg. This could possibly be decisive. 20 minutes in, Borg has decided to press button on attack, send the hero elephant in. He's got the range units at the back, and as you would expect, just a huge load of the range units. The rams are coming down. Now there's full combat engaged here. It's mostly javelineers and spearmen. Not many there's a few champion swordsmen. They're being cut down. The battering rams are not quite at the gates, and they're having to come back. The catapults are being lined up. Side expansion has happened for Lorenz. He's now got this large chunk of the map. They're all piling into Borg's rows of ranged troops. Are they going to try and take out as many of these catapults as possible before they do any serious damage? And from the side, Lorenz has launched another attack. They're trying to take down these fences. They're getting cut down by the towers, a fully garrisoned tower. They got rid of one of the towers here. And in terms of kills, it's jumped massively. 153 kills for Borg, plays 154. 150, there we go. They're dead even in terms of kills. Still a population lead now, straight for Lorenz. So Lorenz has made an impact here. He has slightly shifted the balance. He's now got a population lead of it's about 20, and still slightly fewer kills. They're falling back. They're definitely looking to regroup and go again stronger. Borg has to rebuild a little bit, get more of the siege out. He's got 4 catapults still. All of Lorenz's siege engines have been destroyed. Is he making more? There are battering rams coming out there. But they sort of fought themselves to a bit of a stalemate. So good comeback there from Lorenz. I thought he was going to capitulate a bit, but he seems to have made use, certainly those champion swordsmen, made quite a bit of a difference. I don't think he's got any left in this group though. He needs to be producing some more. Where is the... we've got barracks coming up with lots of them. He's making regular troops from that one. And there. Borg has got his population back in front. It's back up to 299. Still got the 4 siege engines he had and the hero. It's kept the hero. Oh no, it's a towered war elephant, so that'd be a champion unit. More heroes being made there. Cleopatra. I thought it was only 1 hero per game in Alpha 25. It's interesting. Ptolemy the Saviour has been bumped off, certainly, so that's not good. I wonder if this is a goal thing? I thought you could only make the 1 hero per game. That's interesting. Lorenz trying to get stables to go up now. Borg has pushed go on attack again. Looking to get captures of barracks here. This could be quite damaging. Certainly distracted Lorenz. They've captured, yeah, they have captured and destroyed that. There goes the fortress. It finally took too much concentrated fire. So again, I think it's swung slightly back into Borg's favour. After briefly pivoting back towards Lorenz. Population-wise, still nothing in it. Military-wise, Lorenz has the upper hand. Kills, it's still Borg. They both have population of 300. So it's who leaves an opening, whose structure is not quite as sound as it should be. I think the fact that Borg can fight and can be knocking over strategic buildings, taking chunks out of this infrastructure here. So huge armies engaging and withdrawing tactically, trying to keep each other at bay. There are three battering rams trying to sneak in and do damage down here. There's not a lot to fight them off. So they could possibly get in and knock over some of these buildings. There's the library building. Nobody's gone in for wonders and trying to expand their territory that way. And here is the big ass battle. It is. Let's see if we can get an idea of what is being utilized here. Lorenz has got 1 champion swordsman left in there, 81 javelineers, 24 spearmen. He's coming up against 9 royal guards, Cleopatra, 26 archers, a decreasing number of pikemen, and there's a few slingers in there for good measure. Meanwhile, the catapults are pelting these structural buildings over here. Borg has got his kill count up to 254 as opposed to 211 for Lorenz, and his population is up in front again. And I think it's Borg who's running out of stone, although he does have a choice of stone mines if he chooses to exploit them. Lorenz is raiding the market for wood, so wood a little bit short supply for him. I think Borg is now starting to get into it and finding his rhythm. We're 25 minutes in. I know how long this game is, so I know there isn't too long left. But I think it's going to take Lorenz to basically turn this around in some spectacular fashion for it to swing back his way. I think Borg has got the drop on it tactically. kill count is growing to 306 now for Borg. Blaze 258. Population gap is huge. It's 273. Blaze 213. Lorenz is in massive trouble now. The catapults are still firing relentlessly. Lorenz still has subbase on the side from his expansion, but they've had to commit the majority of their infantry to this central battle. Borg is not taking losses, not to the degree that Lorenz is. Lorenz down to a population of 179, and Borg can retreat a little and regroup. So that brief time when it appeared to swing back to Lorenz's way, he had held Borg off, retreated, regrouped, and appeared to be on top. Looks like that was a false dawn, because Borg has come back bigger, stronger, and more deadly. It looks like Lorenz did actually get in and take out the CC. We missed that while we were looking at the fight. It seems to have made very little difference to Borg. They've rebuilt it, and he's still in front. Yeah, that tells you something where you could sneak around the side, counterattack, take out the CC, and it make no real difference, to be perfectly honest. Borg just dealt with it. I think he had a hero elephant that was tracking back, and they got rid of the rams. No further siege for Lorenz being produced at this time. The Gauls battering rams have not been effective. There goes another tower. And so, despite controlling more territory geographically, Borg has definitely made inroads into Lorenz base. Lorenz has actually brought it back up to 227 in terms of population, but he's up against the pop max Borg. You don't want this, really. The whole war machine moves slowly closer to the CC.
Yes, see?
Lorenz is doing everything he can to reproduce that population. So 243 now Borg at pop max, but it's the kills, it's the losses that Lorenz has taken. Nearly about 75, nearly 80, actually nearly 90 more than Borg has taken. So Borg has been that little bit more lethal, and we have Cav here now. It's only 8 of them.
Yeah, see?
In amongst those javelineers and spearmen. No champions. Has Borg got champion units? He's still got a few royal guards in there, but it's a huge number of pikemen, huge number of mercenary archers that he's trained, and that diamond of troops just seems to be the far more effective killing machine. That tower is not going to stand up to this pummeling. It's halfway destroyed. They haven't started on the fortress yet. So another structure goes down. And this seems to be Borg's plan. We have another expansion on this side. It's just a small expansion to gather wood. There is another stables going up there. But Lorenz having to play 100% defensive at the moment. Captures coming in. They have captured and destroyed the blacksmith, so no further upgrades going to happen for Lorenz unless he builds some more. And it's an attritional, slow breaking down of the opponent. Not spectacular, but incredibly decisive and functional. As temples going on, so Borg is just gaining territory and sort of consolidating that territory. Lorenz has been pushed back into defending this centre. That fortress is almost destroyed. Nothing seemingly that Lorenz can do to hold this back anymore.
Yeah, see?
16 cav there. What can they hurt, really? They aren't going to stop this onslaught. There goes that fortress. I think we could see Lorenz resign at this point. I think, really, he just does not have the firepower to match the Ptolemies with the Gauls at this later stage of the game. He's throwing them all into a battle and then retreating, and the catapult's going to fire again. He's going to lose tons of troops in that and amongst it. So lots of weakening going on there. They finally engage between shots. But in come this small group of Cav. 29 minutes and 50 seconds in, and they're fighting right on their own border in front of a temple, right where Borg wants them to fight. It is 428 kills, plays 330, so 444 kills now. So Borg has killed over 100 more troops. He's got a lead still in population. Lorenz just does not seem to be able to break the stranglehold. No amount of counters or anything. Even destroying Borg's CC didn't stop his momentum. Lorenz raiding the market again. And it looks like desperation stakes at the moment. His population's down under 200 now. 570 kills for Borg, and it's a numbers game. There goes Lorenz, as we thought. Saw the writing on the wall. Good game. Not spectacular in terms of, like daring, death-defying do. It was an economy game, and then a possession of that territory and a control of that territory. Borg, for one moment, it looked like Lorenz had got the upper hand and come off better in the battle. When they regrouped, though, Borg was able to go in again strong, having repopulated. And second time around, Lorenz did not have an answer to that. Let's have a look at the scores first of all. Clearly, Borg the winner, 21,155 versus 18,077. Nothing really in the economy score, but a significant advantage in the military score. If we look at the kills and units raised, so Lorenz raised more units, killed 400, still a respectable amount of slaughtering that Lorenz did, but lost 581. And kill death ratios, clearly Borg again, 1.43, plays 0.71. I just want to see those populations and see where things changed a bit. So Borg was largely between 10 and 20 ahead all the way up to the point that the arrows started flying. If you look over here, after 20 minutes, Lorenz had lost out a bit there and was playing catch up. And then here, that first major attack, Lorenz stopped taking losses there. Borg took a few more. But you could see the angle with which Borg repopulated to get back up to pot max. It was considerably faster than Lorenz was capable. Although they hit a joint amount there, this huge amount of losses is where Lorenz lost that game and went on the back foot till the end. He did get his population back up, but Borg was stronger by that point. Militarily, strategically, he was in a better position. So, yeah, two players that for the majority of us mortals would have done us over probably in about 15 minutes. Fantastic to see them duke it out. When you get two players who are going to cancel each other out to that degree, you know it's going to be a tight game. And I think Borg went for the attack and it didn't quite work out, but he turned it around, raised his game yet another level, and Lorenz could not live with it. So congratulations to Borg for that superb performance. Congratulations also to Lorenz. I think there was one or two little mistakes I think he made, like the losing the hero early on. I don't understand what that was in aid of. But in terms of sheer military precision, it has to go to Borg. Based on that performance, it was really, really tidy. Difficult to find weaknesses in a player's game that are that solid. We don't want to blow too much smoke up Borg's backside, but yeah, rating of 2,326. That just about says it all. There aren't many weaknesses in Borg's game at all. You'd have to question whether he is in fact human. I'm sure he is, but it is ridiculous. So congratulations to the players. The submitter of this game, it was an observer who asked me to remain anonymous, so I will honour that. But you know who you are. Thank you for obviously staying up late one night and spying this game and capturing the lot of it. So thank you very much to the anonymous submitter. And thank you very much for watching. We have more tutorials coming up fairly soon. We have the final one on build orders. That's proven to be very interesting. Know a few people have quite enjoyed the Cav Rush build order from last week. Very short episode, that one, because it was a very quick cavalry rush. Looking forward to seeing if people are utilising that. But we have quite a few games lined up for Sunday games, may even spring a few midweek ones in soon. So there will be, time permitting, quite a lot of 0AD Newbie Rush comes up. If my voice can hold out, it's still not quite right, as you could probably tell. But I think go easy. Half-hour game today and a 1v1. Not too much shouting to have to be done. All that remains, again, thanks to the players, thanks to everybody watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was there anywhere that Lorenz could have turned that around, or was Borg just too solid? Has Borg got a weakness in his play? Have you spotted something? Let us know. Let's have a discussion. Let's find the talking points. But I will see you next time on 0AD Newbie Rush. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to be notified of future episodes. If you'd like one of your matches featured on the show, see the video description of how you can submit your replays. And if you can't wait for the next episode, then why not check out these playlists in the end titles for more replays, commentary, and tutorials on 0AD Newbie Rush. I'll see you in the next video.